I'm here with Andrew on the Buzz on Bots, and we're going to do a quick Q&A on the topic of purchasing a robot vacuum. So Andrew, what are the most important features to consider when purchasing a robot vacuum?
Yeah, I think that people should look for suction power of at least 5,000 PA. I would consider if you have carpets and what kind of carpet and the size of your household, especially if you have pets or kids running around. And yeah.
Okay. How much should someone expect to spend when purchasing a robot vacuum?
I think that people should expect to spend, depending on what they want for their house, probably around $200 to $150 to up to about $1,000.
Okay, and all that's based on just the different features that it may come with and
Yeah.
maybe even the brand.
Depending on if you want mopping or the suction power, just based on your household, really.
Okay. Should the type of flooring that the robot will clean be considered?
I think for most households it probably should be. If you have mostly tile flooring and hardwood flooring, it's not that big of a deal. But if you have, low or medium pile of carpets, I would consider turning on Carpet Boost in the robot's app and settings. But if you have like really high piled carpets, then I think that may be an issue for some robots, unless if you're willing to spend a little more money for robots that can actually climb up on the carpet and clean those carpets anyway.
Okay. All right. Lastly, are there any brands that they should be, paying attention to that you recommend?
That's a good question. Roborock is really popular, and all of the brands, they've been leading in robot vacuums for a while. And I would also pay attention to other brands like Dreamy and Mova, because I think those brands are coming out with really good robots for the price. And I think robot vacuums in those brands are definitely something to pay attention to.
Okay. All right. So, in summary, if I'm going to buy a robot vacuum, depending on the features, depending on my house, if I have pets, if I have high pile carpets and rugs, I want to take all that into consideration.
Mhm.
And I could expect to spend anywhere from a really great bargain, might be $200, up to maybe even over 1,000,
Mhm.
depending on the brand. All right. Well, thanks so much.
You're welcome. And stay tuned for next videos on the Buzz on Bots.